8 a.m., Amanda Sturgwalt, NCHS child development teacher, meets with her high school students, brings them to the preschool located within the high school, and they greet the preschoolers who come pouring in. The child development classes and AP child development classes pair up with their buddy and the learning begins.
Having a buddy is a really cute experience because it's just someone that you get to know on a really personal level, and throughout the course you get really close with them, and so it's kind of like this friendship and this mentoring experience that's really special with a buddy.
In the preschool program, high school students learn the basic stages of development as well as the developmental characteristics of children. This class teaches high schoolers why children do certain things at a certain age, making it easier for them to identify specific behaviors.
I think it's going to be easier to interact with them and just be like, just understand where they're coming from, because, there's not much to really say to them, so it's easier, it's kind of like speaking their language and acting like them almost.
These studies expose the high school students to family relationships that can be observed during the class and also teach them how adults can help or inhibit the growth of their own children.
Because I think most people are going to go on to raise a family, you learn a lot of valuable skills. And I also have a little brother who's around this age, so I can take the things that I learned from here right back home.
Each student in the high school can go through the course with the understanding of how their parents felt in raising them.
I think child development for a high school student allows them to experience kind of a different side of their own development. They get to see what it was possibly like for their parents when they were that little, and nobody remembers when they were 2 or 3 except for certain little small memories. And so kind of seeing what it's like to be a 2 or 3-year-old and how much they have grown and developed now that they're in high school, it kind of gives them a different perspective on where they've come from and where they're going in the future.
AP Child Development student Junior Bridget Stanley felt that taking these classes helped her notice more about children in her everyday life.
Before taking the class, I never really thought about why kids acted ways that they did act. But once I started learning about what their actions meant, everything made more sense to me when I was babysitting and just like seeing kids in town and what they were doing.
In addition to knowing these skills, child development students are also providing a business for the town.
It's a really convenient way for people around town to actually have a place to put their little kids, and it's really awesome for all the students at New Canaan High School to learn about how children develop. So it's a really amazing and unique program that we have.
Ms. Sturgwalt agrees that the preschool is beneficial for both parents and students.
Says hop up and down like a bunny. Hop up like a bunny. Hop up like a bunny.
This course in child development, students are actually running a preschool. So they can actually become a leader for the day, and they're the teacher of the day, and they get to do everything that an early childhood teacher would get to do. And they're running a business for the town. And so they can practice leadership skills. They also have a chance to be a leader as they get buddied up with their preschool buddy.
These mentoring skills familiarize high school students with all the details of a child's growth in a thought-provoking way.
It gives you a whole new perspective on what a preschooler is, like the complexities of development, and just in general how you can be a better mentor and supporter of child development.
Ms. Sturgwalt believes that the program provides many benefits for its high school students.
They're a mentor, they're an encourager, they're like a learning coach, they're inspiring the little kids to learn new things, and so it's really a great way for high school students to just build leadership skills, communication skills, and coaching skills that they can use in any career in the future.